In this video, I'm going to go ahead and explain how we can go ahead and create more template suffixes. And what I mean by that is, if we go into Shop All is a category template. Now, because Shopify doesn't allow us to do multiple levels of collections, we have to think a little bit outside the box. And in this case, what we're doing is we're creating individual template suffixes, aka individual templates, with editable sections that allows you to customize your own individual category template. Now, this is a little bit limiting in terms of what can be done. And we can only do so much as a development agency. So what we've done for you guys is created the templates on your behalf. But however, we want to teach you guys, and if you are a front-end developer, we want to explain to you how easy it is to create multiple templates for maybe more category pages than just 3 options that we give you guys. So to do so, we go into our text editor, whether it be the online text editor with Shopify or our own editor pulling out the repo. And then what we do afterwards is we look into our product, we look into to see our pages, and we have our categories. To create more template suffixes, all we have to do is pull up our files. Oh, in this case, I happen to have a lot in front of me. And then we'll create a category template number 4. So I'll just copy it, paste it. Let me just expand this to make it a little bit easier to read for you guys. Perfect. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and edit the file. We can't have the same files matching the exact same one. So what we do is we name the page, this is the page template, and then the name of the template, .liquid, which is required. Sweet. So now that we've done that, we can go into our template. Here we can see that we have our template right here, and we have a thing called sections. Sections are the editable options we have available to us based off of what template we're on. In this case, what we try to do is we try to make it as easy as possible for you guys to make new sections. So what we'll do is we'll scroll over to our sections folder, and we'll create specific editable sections just for this template. Now, if we left the existing sections on it, and we made an adjustment to page category template 3, it would apply to number 4 because these sections aren't template specific. Unfortunately, they apply throughout all throughout the site globally. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to need to create a new section for the slideshow, a new section for the content block, a new section for the featured tile zone editor, as well as the newsletter. Let me go ahead and bring you to a Shop All page. That way I can give you guys an understanding of what this looks like. Oh, I realized I typed in the wrong URL. There we go. So for the Shop All template, we have, as I mentioned, we have this slideshow, we have this content block widget, and then we have the featured tile zone editor that allows us to add all of these neat components within our template. And then last but not least, we have this global newsletter. Now, the newsletter we don't have to give its individual section for because it's a global newsletter. It applies through all of the templates. So any customizations I make on a campaign page or a product page will apply throughout the whole site. And just to reiterate, that's the reason why we create specific sections associated to our template. So with that being said, now we go into our sections just by pulling up our Finder. And we try to go ahead and name these sections a bit specific so we can give you guys an understanding of what it applies for. In this case, we have me2we-category. And as you can see, we have a category section block for template 1, template 2, template 3, and so on from there. So all we have to do is just copy and paste it, rename it to match the correct naming convention. And the last but not least, beautiful. Now within our page.category4.liquid template, we can just change from 3 to 4 through all of these sections. And there you have it. We now have our template ready to go. So next steps from here. So next steps from here is we would have one of our e-commerce managers who's responsible for creating pages, create a brand new page. We'll call it Shop Chocolate. We'll now see we have category template number 4 here. And now all we do is we save. So what does that mean? Next is we go into our customizer by clicking Online Store and then Customize. Apologies, the customizer is just taking a little bit of time to load. There we go. And then what we do afterwards is once this page is loaded, we'll click Select Page. Taking its precious time. So now we go into Shop Chocolate. And there you have it, all of our own individual sections that are just for this template specifically. Sweet. And that's the template, and that's how we create template suffixes. Now, please keep in mind that this is being used for another portion of this project as well, and that's our category, sorry, not our category templates, but our campaign templates. So here you can see if we scroll on pages, we'll have page.campaign. So as you can see, here's all of the campaign sections specific to that template, and we can go ahead and duplicate the existing sections, give it its own specific name for each duplicated section so it applies for that specific template, and repeat the steps I did for the category template. If there's any questions, please let us know. But I hope this gave you a good understanding of how we can adjust our template suffixes through all of our pages and so on from there.